What's up, everybody? Once again, I'm back, and I want to say thank you to all you guys for supporting me and being there with your silent applause and your loud applause. First and foremost, I want to say God bless you all. I pray that you guys are in prayer, not only for me, but also for yourselves and your families. So, with that, thank you so much again for being here with me. So, today, what we're doing is we are tackling the panel box. And before I go into that, let's make sure that I give you all disclosure. I am not an electrician. I am not licensed, but I am going to do this myself because a regular electrician will cost you anywhere from $4,000 to $8,000. So that's money that can be saved for materials and staying up under the budget. And I need that money to make sure that everything goes accordingly to plan, unlike some of my other ventures where I went over budget. So I am learning from my mistakes. So what happened is the panel box was in the basement. I don't like panel boxes in the basement when they're not well vented or they're not finished basements. So this is not a finished basement and it has moisture down there. And the thing that I don't like is corrosion, which is rust. So from the outside, it looked like everything was well. The box was beautiful, greatly placed. You can look at the pictures for that. The previous guy that had the house, he had put it in there, but he didn't have any electricity attached to it. So it was safe for me to move. So I didn't have to worry about cutting off any power or anything like that. So I got the panel box off, and just like I thought, behind the panel box, it had some rust starting to accumulate, the corrosion. So I was like, see, this is what I don't like. So I said, you know what, I'm moving the panel box upstairs. So I moved the panel box upstairs and I moved it in the kitchen area. So with that being said, I'm going to wire my house by myself. I've learned from previous electricians that I've hired. They've taught me certain things, also my research and study. And also you have to have confidence. So if you don't have the confidence and you're not sure about electricity and you're kind of fearful of it, I would like for you to reach out to an electrician. I don't want you to burn your house down or hurt yourself in any form or fashion in that way. But I'm confident in myself that I can get it done. And plus I have a greater factor on my half, which is there's no electricity yet, so I'm good. So with that being said, I moved the electrical panel box upstairs. It's a 200 amp box. I moved it upstairs and I put it in the kitchen area, and now I'm going to run my wiring and connect it to the outside meter today. And again, I'm going to wire my own house myself. I'll run my own home runs, and if you guys don't know what a home run is, please do your research on it. It is basically the wire coming from the electrical panel box going to, hypothetically, let's say a bedroom's outlet. So once you get it up there, then you have to, splice and jump from outlet to outlet. But that's where the main power is going to come in from. So I'm going to do that myself. With that also being said, again, if you are not sure what you're doing, or you don't have the confidence, or you haven't had anyone to teach you certain things, and you're not so sure about understanding what you've learned off of YouTube or anything like that, I suggest that you do hire an electrician and feel better about the process. So with that being said, I'm going to walk you over here and show you what the electronical panel box looks like. And I'll also be uploading pictures. And again, you'll see the pictures. Again, with the clothing, you'll understand what pictures go where. So they'll be in phases, and you'll see how my progress is going. So let me walk you guys over here real quick. Get this off of here. So this is the electronical panel box that I have put up here. Removed it from downstairs. So they only have one stud. So I anchored it into the one stud on this side, and I had to put two studs here so I can anchor it from this side going in to give it stability. I leveled it off, made sure everything was good. And again, I don't think you guys can really see this, but it had a little bit of corrosion starting here as well. So not sure, I may replace this. This right here is where you put wires at. Excuse me. This over here is where you put your ground wires Excuse me again. And this over here is where you will put your positive wires, your white wires. And when you put, excuse me again, I'm sorry. And then when you put your breakers in, you will run your hot wires into that. So what I have to do is this I had to go get, and unfortunately by me moving it, I had to get 38 feet of wire to now run back out to the outlet. So I am going to go down here in this hole. You can't see it, it's a hole right down there. I'm going to go through that hole and then run it from there, and it'll come up from my panel box, and I will take it from there. So with that being said, I just saw something that I'm going to have to change out. So I'm glad that I did catch that. The blocking is going to stop the wire from coming up. So I'll probably have to remove this blocking. So it's all good though. I'm happy with the progress, and I'm happy with me being confident enough to move the panel box. Again, as you can see, this is a 200 amp box. I think that I'm going to do a great job. I'm feeling really good about it, really confident about it, and that's how I'm feeling about it. With that being said, with you guys, again, I will take you through the journey. I will be putting up everything as far as how I'm wiring the house, what I'm doing, and why I am doing it a certain way, because of what I've learned and what things I've picked up on. So there are ways to save money, there are things to not do, and there are things you must do. So I will walk you guys through that. So again, love you guys. I appreciate you guys for being on this journey with me, and I will keep you informed. Please have a blessed day, and remember, I'm going to always say this in my videos: when you get to your work sites, or when you get to every morning or every afternoon, whenever you decide to get to the house that you're renovating, please give prayer to God before you start working. Give him thanksgiving, ask him to guide you, protect you, to give you his grace, his intelligence, his insight. Trust me on this. It will help you feel more confident in what you're doing. And even if you don't have a good day, at least you know that you started your day off in the right way. And if something doesn't work out, or you run into a challenging situation, maybe that's something that you should take in consideration, that God wants you to learn something from that one period. I run into him all the time. Trust and believe I do. So with that being said, please have a blessed day. Love you guys, and please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. All right, love you guys. Have a good one. Peace.